Tech will go with Jordan Shirley here. So if Shirley's run scores, we will have a 6th inning. Eastern Illinois led 13-0 in this ball game. Tennessee Tech needed to find a way to score 6. They have scored 4 so far. Fight for a Golden Eagle team that is without an OVC win this season. It's been easy for them to phone this last inning in. That has certainly not been the case. Bishop fouls it away for a strike. 0 for 2, was robbed of a base hit her last at-bat. Aaron Hinkey made a nice sliding catch out and left. Shirley at first, Jordan Keys the runner at third. Price is 0-1, tails away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And for the 3rd batter in this inning, the Golden Eagles down to their final strike. Can Bishop keep it going, or will Price slam the door? Price. Ball game. A strikeout to Bishop.
Great nickname, the Annoyer.
Yes.
Just, she's annoying. That's what she said. And not personality-wise, but the way she pitches. Lefty, so she's different. She's coming from a different side. Doesn't throw all that hard, but spunky, confident, and just flat annoying in the circle.
From Carson, California. And a swing and a miss. And this is actually for the Golden Hurricane. Emma Vickery pinch hitting for Kylie Nash, and Vickery ends up striking out. And now another pinch hitter for Tulsa, and it's going to be Danielle Burns. And this is a situation, certainly, if you're Tulsa, you're down 8-1, the likelihood of winning the game is not very high, and so you get some of these younger players some at-bats.
Yeah, why not? Give them a chance to go out there and, you know, right now in practice, all you're probably doing is hitting off the machine or
right.
getting some short screen work in. You're not really getting any live pitching, so being able to have these opportunities is good, and it's good for UCF and Angelina DeVoe, too, to give her just a quick inning of work here as well.
That one's in there for a strike.
The last thing you want to do, Bruce, when your team's up 8-1 in the 7th inning is throw balls.
Right.
And so far, she is Angelina DeVoe is filling up the strike zone. Exactly what you want to see if you're Coach Bear this late in the game.
Danielle Burns is 0 for 3. This is just her 4th at bat of the year. And a good take there, and the count goes to 2-1.
Some good movement there from DeVoe. We mentioned, and Coach Bear mentioned it too when we talked with her, that she's not going to throw it the hardest. But you combat that by having good movement on your pitches, and all of the pitches we've seen so far have had some nice bite to them.
2-1, fouled away. Went off of the body or the leg of Burns. Danielle Burns is from Canyon High School, Canyon, Texas. Sophomore. Count now 2-2 to Burns, replacing Celeste Wood in the lineup. Hit off the thumbs, foul to the right. Still 2-2.
You mentioned, what, 3rd, 4th at-bat here for her on the season? So
right.
Good, probably not much on the outcome this at-bat, but good for her to get in here and again, get some reps. Who knows if she'd have to be thrust into the lineup at some point soon. She can maybe fall back on a pretty good at-bat here, productive.
Yeah, she's seen 6 or 7 pitches, hasn't she? 3 balls, 2 strikes. Danielle Burns. Yanked that one foul. She'll see another one. Abby Jones is scheduled on deck, but it looks like we'll probably have Jayla Park as a third pinch hitter.
And we talk again, Bruce, about the variety of pitchers that you're going to see from UCF. You bring out Sarah Willis, who, again, can touch 70 miles an hour. Hard throwing, works in that changeup, and then you bring in somebody like DeVoe who's not going to throw it hard, and that just changes the rhythm and the timing of these Tulsa batters. Of course, this is Burns' first at-bat, but changes that timing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That one is high, ball 4. So that's a very nice at-bat for Danielle Burns. She gets aboard, and now we will see Jayla Park for the Golden Hurricane. Park, she too has had only 3 at-bats. She's 0 for 3. But a good job by Danielle Burns to get aboard, and for the Golden Hurricane, try to pass the bat along, and you never know. Like we said, not likely to get 7 in the bottom of the 7th inning, but stranger things have happened, and who knows, if it starts with some of these pinch hitters, it could be a really important moment for the Golden Hurricane. But they've got a long ways to go. So Celeste Wood checks back into the game as the pinch runner here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. 8-1 your score. UCF and Tulsa with a fairly taut struggle, even into the 5th inning at 2-1, and UCF got 2 in the 5th and then 4 in the 7th to make it an 8-1 game. That one called strike. And the good thing is, you have a young lady like Jayla Park here that has a chance to get her first base hit of the season. Last year she hit 154, so she had a couple of hits as a freshman. And swings through that one 0-2.
The other thing too, Bruce, being in a weekend series like this, it goes both ways. When you're up like this, on the UCF side, it's easy to relax and kind of coast in for victory and ride momentum into tomorrow. But for Tulsa, you mentioned scoring 7 runs. There's 1 out right now, kind of hard to do. But stringing some at-bats together, maybe a couple hits, maybe you played a run or 2, that can at least give you something going into tomorrow.
Chop to the third baseman. The throw to second in time for 1. Safe at first. So Park beats it on a fielder's choice. Good play by the infield of UCF as Cersei got the job done.
Coach Bear wants to take another look at that one. She thinks that the out was made there at first to end the game.
Okay. So instead of Haley Morgan coming up, we'll have a delay to look at this one. If so, it's the game over. It would be an anticlimactic way to end the game, certainly. But the play was ruled. Yeah, that one's tough to tell. Oof. Really close.
Call on the field was safe. I think when you go frame by frame, it's certainly close.
Well, and the thing is, as Park is going to first base, she kind of short-stepped that last one.
Yeah.
She was not stretching out at first base. She kind of had a half step in order to get her foot on the pillow, and might have nipped her by an inch or so, but to me, it's a little bit hard to call. Now, we don't have the dirt flying up like in some of the other replays we've had today.
This has been the easiest review that we've had up here in the booth. Now, it's not easy because it's a close play, but there's no outside factors that make this difficult.
It looks like they are done, and it is safe. And I honestly, since Tulsa so far in league play, and I think in only one game this year has had replay used a whole lot. I don't know how many challenges you get, to be honest. We're going to have to kind of figure that out, straighten it out, because the rule in the league, in the American Athletic, there you go, challenges remaining. I know Tulsa's challenged At least 2. So
And if you wonder if you have a successful challenge, do you keep that challenge?
I think so.
So,
Yeah.
interesting. So maybe it's 3.
Okay. Well, somebody in the truck knows better than us, I guess. But the pinch hitter coming in for Tulsa is Gabby Higbee. 4 straight pinch hitters for Tulsa. Vickery, Burns, Park, and now Higbee. Higbee is an outfielder. Runner at first with 2 down. UCF trying to finish it off here.
Graphic said that she is from Dewey. Bruce, do you know the mascot for Dewey?
I do not.
Well, hopefully nobody from Dewey's listening and I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the Dewey Bulldoggers. So,
Bulldoggers.
yeah, not just the Bulldogs. That's too easy.
So UCF now with a 1-2 count. And looking for their 7th straight victory if they can get this final out, leading 8-1. And staying alive is Higbee. Obviously pinch hitting for Haley Morgan. Morgan went 2 for 3 in the ball game. But again, for the Golden Hurricane, chance to get some young ladies some at-bats here.
And not that people care, but a Bulldogger is someone who wrestles steer. It's not just a bulldog, but it's
right.
So there you go.
A rodeo term, right?
There you go.
Changeup fouled away. Nice job by Gabby Higbee, who's mostly been in the DP role for Tulsa. And she is she's had 17 at bats, 3 runs scored, so she's been a pinch runner a time or 2. No base hits. The 1-2. Now 2-2. Tomorrow it'll be a 2 o'clock start between Tulsa and UCF, game 2 of the series. It'll be interesting to see, what the 2 teams do pitching-wise. I would suspect we would see Grace Jewell tomorrow, but who knows? She's had a great year, the junior from Chesapeake, Virginia. Here's the pitch, and that one lined to right center field. That is a base hit. So the first base hit of the year for Higbee, and Tulsa keeps it alive.
Again, credit to these Tulsa batters and coming in, pinch hitting scenarios. So the scoreboard may say otherwise, but these at-bats for these Golden Hurricane pinch hitters are important, right? I mean, you don't get very many. You're thrust into the lineup here in a game that scoreboard's lopsided, but for you, it's an opportunity to show your competitive side, one, because it'd be easy to walk up to the plate, Bruce, and not have that.
Right.
And then they're able to, a couple good at-bats, a couple good base knocks, so.
And here's Tara Hall, the 5th straight pinch hitter for Tulsa. And you're making this young relief pitcher work a little bit.
I take the blame for that one, Bruce, because I said earlier on that she was throwing strikes, and so I apologize to all Knight fans and to Miss DeVoe's family for that jinx, the announcer curse.
That's in for a strike, 1-1.
There we go.
Tara Hall has been a pinch runner deluxe. I mean, she's in almost every single game as a pinch runner somewhere along the line. 1-1 pitch. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. I think UCF wanted that one but didn't get it.
Good looking pitch there from DeVoe. Changing speeds a little bit, working that outer half.
Tara Hall comes in 1 for 4 on the season, but has scored 8 runs. So, yeah, that's the pinch running deal. She's got great speed. Now 2-2. So the Knights 1 strike away, as they were just an at-bat ago or 2. 2 on and 2 outs here in the 7th inning. And now 3-2, and that will unleash the runners. Certainly if this was a 4-1 game, as it was at the beginning of this inning, we'd have a totally different scenario, and we probably wouldn't have seen all these pinch hitters. So.
Probably not. And you talk about those insurance runs and how important they are. Not being satisfied with a 3-run lead coming into the first that last inning.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her, and that's the ball game. So the Hurricane turned aside.
That'll bring up Alicia Ranchez, and she's going to hit one to the wall. That's going to score a run. She'll turn it into a double, and Iowa State starting to find their rhythm offensively here in the late part of the ball game. 2 doubles in this inning, and they've added to their cut into that deficit, I should say.
Yeah, Ranchez takes that ball opposite field, finds that gap all the way to the wall, scores Spellhog. They're not giving up. They're a team that's fighting.
Coach Pinkerton's going to go to the umpire. Not sure if we got a pinch hitter here. May have. I believe that's number 28, if I saw that correctly. See if that is in fact right. It is. Angelica Gonzalez out of San Juan. And for her, looking for her first hit on the season. This is only her 4th at-bat all year long. And that one is hit to Becker. Becker throw to first. That runner advances to third, but 2 gone.
Well, Gonzalez came in and did her job. She moved the runner all the way to third base. So all they need right now is, a wild pitch or a pass ball, and they score a run.
We're just going to have a couple more support that, but you can't get your second and third run unless you get your first, right?
Exactly, exactly. And we saw the Oklahoma State Cowgirls do it with 2 outs. So I'm sure Iowa State's going to try to take a page out of their book.
Yeah, 3 singles in a row for the Cowgirls led to the RBI single, and the 5th run on the board in the last inning is Malaysia Ochoa. Steps in, 0 for 3, pop out, ground out, fly out, batting .297, but again has power. 8 home runs on the season. Swing of the bat, she can make this a 1-run game. Kelly Maxwell has different thoughts, as that one just misses for ball 2.
You can see Ochoa is dialed in this time. She's gone to the slap a couple of times at bat, and this is a time where she doesn't need to do that. Needs to get that ball through the infield, score that run.
Kelly Maxwell's ERA has dropped 0.03% since she started this ball game, and has really done a great job. You mentioned the 11 Ks earlier, her 9th double-digit strikeout performance of the season. 2-1 here, 2 gone. Trying to finish off Iowa State in game 1. That one is hit. Maxwell has it, makes the throw, and this ball game is over. Kelly Maxwell, very workmanlike, great job. It's her 7th complete game of the year. Hasn't gone 7 innings since March 17th against Arizona State. She was really sharp today.
Yeah, she did a great job. She was
home run. 3 doubles, 3 triples.
Girls is a throwback.
Here comes the 0-2. That's up high.
Meaning that the old time, when slappers just came into being, it's just tap the ball and go, run it out. Now slappers can do everything with the bat. It's evolved.
The 1-2. Just got a piece of that one. Fouled it back. They're in the top of the 7th in Monroe. Southern Mississippi still leading ULM 2-0. Southern Miss trying for its first conference win. They're 0-11 this year. One-two from Lamb. Swung at and missed. 4th strikeout for the senior from Australia.
Getting a lot of Ks with that rise ball out of the zone. She works ahead and she gets to use the big movement of that rise ball to get those Ks. And that's what that pitch is known for.
So 2 gone in the 7th. But the Bobcats have the batter they want at the plate in Sarah Vanderford. She's got 6 home runs this year and leads the Bobcats with 29 runs batted in. Jerry Glasgow out to the mound just to, I'm sure, remind Kendra Lamb of what kind of hitter she's facing.
But she can't put up a crooked number here. Excuse me.
There is that
There
runner.
is a runner at
There is
first.
a runner at first, so she does represent the
can.
tying run.
And that's why he's out there talking.
Quick look in Monroe. Southern Miss leading 2-0. And ULM tried to get it to the bottom of the 7th. There are 2 gone in the top. ULM 4-8 in conference play. Southern Mississippi 0-11. Golden Eagles need to get something going if they want to make one of those spots in the conference tournament. Vanderford officially 0 for 2. Intentionally walked in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd, reached on an error in the 5th. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Earls is at first. 2 outs in the inning. One-0 is on the outside corner. Call strike 1. Vanderford is the only batter that has not faced Lamb. She was
What
the
a
last
great
batter
pitch there.
to face Shorman. One-one.
Same spot.
Same spot, same pitch, same call. And it's 1-2. And now the fans are going to make some noise.
Not many
Well,
home field
yeah.
environments like this one.
Well, a little too far outside that time. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lamb with the look. Here comes the 2-2. This is skied foul to get out of play.
Vanderford with 6 home runs. Of course, we talked about her leading the team with RBIs.
She's got 28 home runs in her career. 129 runs batted in. She'd love to add to that total right here. Two-two, swung at and missed. Lamb strikes out 3 in the 7th inning, 5 in the game, and the Cajuns hold on in this one to take a 5-3 win in the opening game of this Sun Belt Conference Series. Yvette, the Cajuns looked like they were fully in control through the first 2 innings. In fact, they left a lot of runners on base, but Texas State found themselves and were able to take advantage of a couple of Cajun errors in the 5th.
You're right. For all intents and purposes, the Cajuns scored all they needed in those first the 2 innings. But Kendra Lamb came in a crucial situation and did her job. And
Morgan Linestock with her 7th inning of work. That pitch missed just low. Linestock giving up just 1 hit, 2 walks so far. That hit was a double. She has 10 strikeouts in this ball game. Another pitch. Ball 2. Fletcher Jr. from right in her hometown of Monroe, Louisiana, went to Washita Parish High School. Evan catches the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Linestock, 101 pitches in this game. Ground ball is third base. Scoop over there by McManus. They throw across in time for the second out. Was played down there at first. Well, they're a lot closer than the Southern Miss Golden Eagles wanted it to be.
Now back to the Warhawks, number 28, Madison Blunt.
So McManus with both outs here. Madison Blunt steps up, 0 for 2, grounded out to shortstop and third base. First pitch. This is low for ball 1. Warhawks down to their last out in this game. Pitch off the plate for ball 2. If Blunt can get on safely, it brings up Campbell Selman. All 3. Linestock in danger of giving up her 3rd walk of the game. And bringing the tying run to the plate. Blunt shows bunt, pulls back. Count now 3 balls and 1 strike. The ULM catcher. Batting .250 on the season with 2 outs. For walk with 2 outs. And that will bring the tying run to the plate. And Campbell Selman. Looks like they'll have a pinch runner. Linestock giving up her 3rd walk of the game. It's only her 4th base runner. Taylor Broderick, the pinch runner down at first base for the Warhawks. And we're going to have a circle visit for Southern Miss. Poole out there to talk to her squad. Talk about what they're going to do here. Bottom of the 7th inning with 2 outs. Campbell Selman again coming to the plate. Selman with 8 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs for her extra base hits this year. Taylor Broderick, the pinch runner with 5 stolen bases. Morgan Linestock with a gem of a game to this point. Again, your pinch runner, Taylor Broderick at first base. Cameron Selman at the plate. Struck out in the second, walked in the 5th. Squares here. Back, strike called. Oh, 1 count. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. Linestock went down low to get her to swing. Third base, that's going to be foul ball. After Ard's double back in the first inning, Linestock retired the next 15 batters in a row. Warhawks, a few balks. Down to the last strike here. Selman with an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Selman 295 this season with 2 outs. Linestock's 0-2 pitch. Skips across for ball 1. Campbell Selman with a little power. Has the ability to tie this game. She's also got a little speed. Pitch just missed for ball 2. Campbell Selman. 0-2 to now 2-2 with 2 outs. Pitch runner and Taylor Broderick at first. Pitch comes across for ball 3. Full count with 2 outs. Southern Miss with 2 runs on the board on 8 hits. No runs on 1 hit. Payoff pitch from Linestock. This is low and inside for ball 4. Back-to-back walks for the Warhawks. Winning run now at the plate. Linestock goes to the rising bag.
Now back to the Warhawks, number 7, Alexis Chavez.
Chavez steps up. RBI this season for ULM and her. Almost takes one in the backside. Count now, 1 ball, no strikes. Time called by the catcher, Hannah Borden, and she'll go out and talk to Linestock. Linestock at 117 pitches in the game. I don't see anybody warming up for Southern Miss. We're going to go back to play now. Chavez struck out in the second, hit into a fielder's choice in the fifth. We'll have another courtesy or